Good morning, students. Welcome to Saint Thomas School online classes. Students, in a previous session, we had seen paragraph first, second, and third, and we had completed answer the question 1, 2, and 3. So, students, we are just going further with our next paragraph. Okay? So, students, we are just going through it. Fourth paragraph. The man returned the water bottle to her and said, "Thank you, dear. You are an angel. Why don't you ask me for something?" Student, the strange man returned that water bottle to Devi and said, "Thank you, dear. You are an angel. Why don't you ask me for something?" "I can give you anything you want." Devi said, "Ask you for something? Why should I? I don't want anything." The man said, "Come on, child. Don't waste my time. I'm a very busy person. You know. Be quick. Think of something you want. I can give you anything you ask for." Student, the strange man said to Devi that, "Dear child, ask me for something. Whatever you will ask, I will give it to you. Okay?" Now see, next question. Fourth one. Suppose you were Devi. What will you ask for? Student, if you were Devi, then what you will ask to the stranger? Whatever you want. Okay, so you have to write it over here what you will ask for. Okay, so we are just going further. Devi was surprised. She wondered if he could give anything she want. Why did he ask her for water? But she was too scared to ask him about that. She said, "I don't think I need anything. My mother had told me not to take anything from stranger." Student, here Devi was surprised. She wondered if he could give anything she wanted. Why did he ask her for water? Devi was surprised and she wondered that if this strange man can give me anything, then why he asked me for water? But she was too scared to ask him about that. She said, "I don't think I need anything. My mother had told me not to take anything from stranger." Then Devi told to that stranger that my mother had told me that not to take anything from stranger. Besides, I don't want to ask for anything in return for the water I gave you. Next, the man looked happy. He said, "Very well. You are a well-behaved child who remembers her mother's word. You also have a helping nature, so I am going to give you magic eyes." Devi said, "Magic eyes? I have never heard of any magic eyes." What Devi said? "Magic eyes? I have never heard of any magic eyes." The man smiled and said, "Well, you have them now." Then what does strange man do? The man smiled and said, "Well, you have magic eyes now." As soon as he said this, he disappeared. Devi was stunned. Stunned means shocked. She just stood there like a statue for a few moments. For moment means for a few minutes. Then she ran toward her house. Next. What do you think will happen next? Talk to your friend and share your ideas with the whole class. Students, what will happen next? Just think about it, okay? Now, next activity is activity number 2. In that, part 2, the girl with magic eyes. Devi reached the house and rang the doorbell till her mother opened the door. As soon as she saw her mother, she threw away her bag and hugged her tightly. Then, what Devi done? Devi reached the house and rang the doorbell till her mother opened the door. She threw away her bag and hugged her mother tightly. Her mother was surprised. She said, "What happened, Devi?" Her mother was surprised and said, "What happened, Devi? Any problem?" Student, here problem spelling is wrong. Just do changes over there. problem, problem, okay? She said, "What happened, Devi? Any problem? Calm down and tell me." Then what her mother said? That, what happened, Devi? Any problem? Calm down and tell me what is going on. Devi said, I have got magic eyes. What Devi said to his mother? That, Mama, I have got magic eyes. What? What do you mean by magic eyes? Said her mother. I don't know. I met a stranger near our house. He asked for water and I gave it to him. He has given me magic eyes. And what Devi said? I don't know. I met a stranger near our house. He asked for water and I gave it to him. He has given me magic eyes. Her mother looked worried. I don't know what you are talking about. Haven't I asked you not to talk to strangers? Then what her mother said to Devi? That, haven't I asked you not to talk to stranger? How can somebody give you magic eyes? Your eyes look the same to me. I don't see any magic in them. Next, Devi didn't say anything. She played for some time, watched TV, did her homework, had her dinner and went to bed. She had a strange dream that night. At that night, Devi had a strange dream. She saw two beautiful, huge eyes in front of her. The eyes were blue like the sea. She could see the wall city inside the eyes. In Devi's dream, she saw two beautiful, huge eyes in front of her. The eyes were blue like sea. She could see the wall city inside the eyes. She entered into the eyes and started walking through a street. She saw a shop full of chocolate and biscuit. Her mouth started watering. She said, Please come to me, chocolate. In her dream, what Devi said? Please come to me, chocolate. Next, as she kept on looking at the chocolate, a ray of light came out of her eyes and touched the chocolate. As Devi kept on looking at the chocolate, a ray of light came out of her eyes and touched the chocolate. Immediately, they started floating in the air and came toward her. Floating means to move in the air. She caught the chocolate and dropped them in her bag. She made a mountain of chocolate and sat on top of them. In her dream, she made a mountain of chocolate and sat on top of them. Okay. Now another is in a box. Your first question is what? Draw two beautiful huge blue eyes. Student, you have to draw two beautiful huge eyes over here. Okay. Huge blue eyes. Okay. This one is your homework. And next one is draw a chocolate floating in the air. Draw a mountain of chocolate. Okay. So students, you have to draw a chocolate that floating in the air. And another one, you have to draw a mountain of chocolate. Okay. This one is your homework. Okay. So students, we are just putting till over here. Next we'll see in our next session. Okay. Thank you.